we should be in the right thing. Shout out to my amigos in the den who was in the wrong shit because I slid to the sauce, forgot to change that shit over. Tell y'all, players fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It fucking happens. Oh, that's super funny. That's super funny. Let me go ahead and clean the rest of that shit up, and we gonna get this party started. Let me go and fix that last little shit. People gonna be like, "What the hell is shaking over here?" Yeah. I forgot to change the majigger. But let's get this party started. Let's get the intro booted into it. Man. Please pre-roll before entering the Kush. Enjoy. Get y'all motherfucking ass in the motherfucking den.
Smoke weed every day.
What's the motherfucking deal? So yeah, I did have y'all in the wrong shit, but we in the right shit now. Scotty chewing up the router cable. Yeah, Scotty mad, you know what I'm saying? He over there, he's swapping shit up. Appreciate that, John Bryant. Yeah, Scotty, look, he talking about, look, you ain't showing me no love on the stream, man. Look, I'm finna backdoor and, you know, shit. I'm finna backdoor and start fucking up the stream. I'm changing up the codes and everything, man. Oh yeah, let me check who the first five in this mug. Yeah, I was definitely, because I was chopping it up about some stuff after the stream when I was getting everything set up, and I forgot to hit that last button. But man, I should have actually ran to the fucking store, got some more cigars. But it is what it is. That's what bowls are for. All right, make sure I take the top five. Who we got? White Persuasion. We got Jeremiah. We got Wise. Open your eyes is Wise. We got the real motherfucking family. And we got Brandon, top five. That's our first five, live at 5 in the den. Yeah, players keep fucking up, man. I'm just saying, sometimes I be doing some shit, you know what I'm talking about? You see my last comment. Joe, what's the motherfucking deal? What's up, the GOAT Watson, Berkeley boss, John, 82-0. Yes, that's what I'm saying. See, I had a dream that I was running back for LSU and I drafted 10, got paid. Man, hey, why can't that happen? Why? What's preventing that from happening, babe? If that's a dream that you would like to achieve, you can make that shit happen, man. Just yeah, Scotty, look, Scotty gonna get tied up for sabotaging the sauce. I'm just saying, all I can say is the name I read on the thing. Man, I want to talk about that too. I heard about that motherfucker getting 175. You didn't even know that sounds good. That motherfucker gonna end up. He's gonna kill himself in jail. Yeah, that was the same one who was the gymnastics doctor, right? I didn't hear about the actual shit at Michigan State that he did, but I heard about, you know, him fucking with the gymnast shit. You know what I'm saying? If Scotty, that's the one thing I like about Scotty. Scotty he doesn't like weed. I've had dogs that will eat weed and eat stems, eat buds, all kind of shit. Say my neighbors on the left are drug dealing and neighbors on the right are cops. How does that work out? It'd be fun if they barbecue with each other. White supremacists. Yeah, like I say, any of that. Look, man, this is what I'm telling you, man. If your moves are predetermined by race, you're gonna be in last place. Now, I'm not saying in some aspects, like I'm not opposed to people, you know, taking care of your own shit. If that's what you're around and that's what you do, then that's what you do. But I mean, that's just how people operate. If you go to a place, a multicultural situation, 9 times out of 10, the first thing you're looking for is somebody who looks like you. You know, that's just how we relate. You know, we expect them to have the same experience. But that same shit can work against you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker to see that shit. Oh, okay, this motherfucker unfamiliar. Okay, I'm gonna pull a con on him. You know what I'm saying? Man, dog. They both smoke weed together. I wouldn't be surprised. Dog. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm telling y'all, like, man, society lies, dog. They want you to continue believing these lies. You know what I'm saying? Like, my deal with the police is just, I just don't give a fuck about the police. I don't hate the police. I done had some fucking interactions with some all right cops. I done had some hoe ass fucking interaction with some old bitch ass fucking cops. And then I done had some like, man, I done had some laws look out for me on some shit for no fucking reason, dog. Like some shit that could have really had me in the jam. The motherfucker just basically, hey, get your motherfucking ass out of here and get off that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, on some cool shit. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you playing the game, you got to understand the fucking rules. So they got a job to do. You got a job to do if that's your job or whatever it is you into. But like I said, at the same time, I've never used the police to help me get out of a jam or nothing like that. So I'm not a person that's like, I'm not all on the police train. I'm not finna call the laws because 9 times out of 10, if it's some shit going down, it's gonna be over and done with before the cops get there. And you're gonna either be a victim or you're gonna take matters in your own hands, man. So you say you don't smoke weed, you'll never smoke weed. How old are you, John Bryant? Man, at the school he was wilding out, but that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, that's my thing, man. Like, society conditions us to have this trust for people, and it's kind of fucked up, especially being a woman. That's why I say I see these things. I say the things I say, but I understand. Like, so I say individuality. I don't take every woman at her word, but then again, I don't dismiss every accusation from every woman. But that's with everybody, period. But yeah, fuck that dude, dog. Like, my thing is this: I'm all about consensual pussy getting. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out there manipulating your way into some pussy, dog. That's lame. That's lame as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's the thing. You say you turn 22 in 5 weeks from now. Okay. I'm just saying. Never say never. Man, look. Let me tell you something about Donald Trump, man. Let me tell you something about a lot. I don't want to say conservatives or nothing like that. Because like I say, I view myself as an independent person. There's some ideas that are considered, I guess, more left wing that I can kind of sign on with. But a lot of shit, I guess you would say more conservatives are more about, independence, minimal government, shit like that. And that's what I say when you're talking about, child support. You're talking about fucking alimony and shit like that. Now, I don't think the government needs to be in certain houses. Now, certain motherfuckers need to pay some child support. But it's just certain ways I think, shit needs to be handled differently. And we can minimize a lot of bureaucracy and shit. But conservatives just don't give a fuck about nobody. It's not like you personally. It's everybody. It's just like, look, it's not just because you black, white, green, gray, or whatever. They about themselves. They about the individual, man. Do the right shit, make the right decisions, you'll reap the right benefits. You know what I'm saying? The liberal shit is like everybody just trying to save the whole world, and you just can't do that. Some people don't need saving. Some people need to crash and fucking burn. If they don't want to fucking do it, they expect somebody to carry them and do everything for them, then fuck them, let them burn, dog. And so that's why I find myself somewhere in the middle sometimes. But my thing with Donald Trump is an inspiration. May not care for him. Actually, before he ever ran for president, I read a bunch of his books, and because I told you I'm into business stuff. I'm into a lot of business. I admire tycoons and people who've created industries, just different motherfuckers who've made money. You know what I'm saying? Like I have an interest in that shit. So, like, not necessarily saying that he made it all on his own, but that's how I like Trump. You say what the fuck. I mean, the thing is, that's kind of what happened with the sauce. Like, that's kind of why the sauce was. Because at first, like I said, I want to do it, but I'm like, I got to be careful what I say and how I approach it. But then I'm like, you know what? That boy Donald been saying whatever the fuck he felt like this whole time, and the motherfuckers who fuck with him been riding with him because they fuck with him and you know they agree with that shit. All that other petty shit don't matter. And so that's why I started the sauce off the way. That's why I was fucking smoking. I was just like, whatever, you motherfuckers gonna fuck with it, they gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't like it, then they can go find another fucking video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to relate to people who fuck with what I'm saying. I'm gonna fire up a fucking blunt. I'm gonna speak my mind because that's how I watch sports. I fucking smoke a sweet. Maybe two during the game. I'm gonna smoke one in the first half. I might smoke one in the second half. If shit get fucking hectic, I might have to fire up another one and then have a rally blunt. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the situation is. Same thing with basketball. I'll smoke one in the first half, and depending on what the situation is looking like, I might burn another one in the second half. You know what I'm saying? Or a couple of bowls or whatever it may be. And so that's why I say, well, this is the way I intake, and this is the way I do sports when I'm doing it. If I'm with my people, I kick it, I smoke with them. Hey, man, burn something, roll something up. We go watch the game and we go smoke. So my thing is that I want to relate to people who can relate to that, who fuck with that, and to be honest, Donald Trump was part of the inspiration for doing that. Just like, man, do what the fuck you. That's why I'm so much more so on that. Do you. Do what the fuck you do. And the people who fuck with you don't fuck with you because they actually fuck with you, not because you emulate some other shit or you do some fake shit. Man, so that's all I'm saying, dog. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, you gotta, Kevin 100 while speaking on text. And like I say, man, that's my thing. Like, I try to be as honest as I can, dog. You know, it's certain shit you just not supposed to say. But, man, like I say, man, other than that, I mean, you accept me as I am. You know what I'm saying? I know what I am. I know what my abilities are. I know what I bring to the table. If mother don't fuck with me, if you don't fuck with me, because he looks like a fucking dirty Rasta. He had fucking dirty hippie. Then don't fuck with me, dog. Like, you wasn't fucking with me in the first place. My feelings are not going to be hurt, dog. My feelings will not be sad at all. You know what I'm saying? And so, I appreciate it. Did I smoke in my college days? Off and on. I stopped for a while, and then I did smoke for a little bit. That's how my ass started getting in trouble. Pre-game, post-game blunts. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Soft Sports Realist. That's why you're trying to gain my subscription. Said draft time, and I appreciate that. You say, I don't know why people smoke weed. It's not cool. It's really not. It's not about being cool, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's what you got to understand. For me, it's not about being cool, man. I'll drink every now and then, but I honestly don't like to drink. I like the feeling that I get from smoking. I feel on another level. I'm much more relaxed, and I think about things probably too much. You know what I'm saying? More in depth than I probably should. But that doesn't happen when you drink. Like, say if I get drunk, your thoughts become fucking incoherent. Your inhibitions become rendered useless. I mean, there are no inhibitions. You just gonna fucking do a bunch of off the wall shit. You're gonna make a lot of bad decisions real quickly and end up in a lot of shit. If it gets bad enough, you can blow a high. You know, so you can just like, shit, you're going to snap out that hoe and be like, what the fuck? It might take you a second to catch up, but you're going to get right. But you get wasted, your ass going to be wasted. You know what I'm saying? So, no, not during my games. I ain't never get high during the games. Nothing like that. Man, hey, I ain't forget about you, man. I was at the store and I actually forgot to grab them because I meant to go back and look at them, and then I started doing something else because I saw a bunch of big styrofoam cups. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a fake lean Friday. Oh man, to know your text. I was thinking about that. I'm like, am I gonna do that this year? I don't know about that one. Might have to do it in a different format. I think you maybe do that shit a different way. But yeah, that's what I say, man. It's like when you smoke, dog. Like I say, I mean, the thing is, weed is just a relaxing deal, dog. Like, it's none of that stuff. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched Reefer Madness, but it become like a funny movie for smokers now because people watch that shit and get high while watching it. But back in the day, it used to be a real movie and people used to really believe that. We got a lot of bad stigmas from being associated with those Negro jazz musicians. But it was a lot of shit like that. That's what they used to say. You know, it would be, they would put out propaganda saying, well, don't let your women around smoke weed because it'll make them fuck with black guys and listen to jazz. Like, this was real shit. Like, this is what the shit that, like, the propaganda that was pushed, you know. And weed does none of that. And you have a lot of people who are still super anti-weed. It's none of that Cheech and Chong shit. I mean, it can be. Trust me, I've been around people who, like, who get dumb, stupid, dumb high. You know what I mean? Like I say, this really like for the dead. I get pretty blitzed for the dead just to talk crazy. But normally, like I said, if I start getting this too high and I got shit to do, I'll smoke just half a blunt or something, you know what I'm saying? Put that whole out for later and get to doing what I need to do. You know, you gotta maintain a certain level of focus. But then, depending on what is next or what you got planned, then, you know, I might smoke a whole blunt. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. You say when I give big presentations, see, that's what I mean. Like, sometimes it just gets you in the zone. It makes you like that. I don't want to say that nervousness, but I mean sometimes that anxiousness. Yeah, you can make that shit go away. You know, sometimes it's like I say, shit. It's just hit a blunt ride, man. But if you don't, do I think weed should be legal? Yeah, I wish it was. I wish it was. I feel like, do you understand how happy I would be to just be able to walk to the store and just go buy a little bit of weed and have a choice and a selection? Like, the stigma that's associated with weed is what's got it all fucked up. But now most people, like, even with they take stuff holds all the time. Most people don't even look at weed as a bad thing. But it's still up there with like heroin and cocaine and all that other shit. It's nothing like any of those fucking drugs. Those are drugs. All right. But I gotta be careful with that. But like I say, we don't fucking do you like that, dog. Not at all. You fucking do some heroin, be done fell asleep in the den. You do some fucking cocaine, you fucking get about, be done left and forgot all about the den camera, just be running and shit. I'll be back fucking 2 days later, like, oh shit, it's still going. We just gonna make you laugh at shit, man. I'm telling you. And like I say, depending on what kind of strain, because motherfuckers actually put a lot of legitimate work into this, even though it may not be recognized by scientific groups. Like just because it's not backed by a study somebody paid for, doesn't mean, like, there are some very, very intelligent people out there. You know, you got to understand with colleges and degrees and things, like, I find it super funny because, I don't know, I haven't researched it now. I should probably go back and look, but we were talking about maybe way back when. Who started the first college? And who was the first person to say, okay, you know, now you're certified to have a degree? Because whoever the first person was to say that you're certified to have a degree did not have a degree. So who are they to tell you that now you're smart enough that you know this stuff, even though I don't have a certificate or some such? And like, that's the thing that bothers me, because then you just started this chain of people who go out and get degrees. I'm not knocking it, dog. Like, you got to do it. But I'm just saying, this is the type of stupid shit that you think about when you get high. Like, who's the first motherfucker to say, okay, well, I give you this degree? And you're like, bitch, you ain't got no fucking degree, you stupid motherfucker. How the fuck you gonna give me a fucking degree? You could just be on some hoe shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, if you could legalize weed and I could walk to the store, pick out the strain I want to get the type of high that I want, knowing that every time it's going to be the same price, or it's going to be a reasonable price. It's not some nigga that I don't know, me just trying to find some weed somewhere because I want to smoke or I want to chill. And motherfucker talking about, man, nigga, this some fire, man. I'm telling you, this is some heat right here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, word, you smoke this shit? No, I don't even really smoke, but this is, man, my partner told me, you know, this is, man, give me this whole ass weed, yo, whole ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it, you know, that's what I mean. If you could just walk to the store and not be tripping, not be, the only hassle like weed smokers have is getting arrested for smoking weed. Like, there are no other. I mean, you gonna get the fucking munchies, but like, man, it's just certain shit I can't fucking say on YouTube. But weed is okay. Weed definitely calms people down. You know what I'm saying? Weed has kept me from making some very bad decisions out of anger, like extremely bad decisions out of anger, and so that's why I mean it's cool, man. And like I say, you can just go by and like, look, shit, you ain't gotta wait on the motherfucking weed, man. Look, man, I'm gonna be there in 15 minutes. Motherfucker don't show up till like an hour and a half later, man. I'm right around the corner, nigga. What corner though? Are you even in this city, nigga? Like, what is going on? What is the actual fucking meaning? You know what I'm saying? Man, you don't know nobody who died from weed. Nobody has ever died from smoking weed. It is impossible. You may know people who have died over weed, but nobody has died. There's not a death on the books from smoking marijuana. The cocaine then would be bad. You say sometimes it makes you cry while swinging on a swing set and eating a burger. Oh man, okay, let's see. I saw some other things. I saw some questions. Somebody said soft sports or weed. He said there's no soft sports with no weed. Yeah, that's a good one. If you had to pick soft sports or weed. I mean, seriously, if I had to pick, we were talking about how much soft sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is soft sports doing? What is it doing for me? What is soft sports creating? I mean, it would have to accumulate a major value because I like reefer. To do a freestyle Friday, I might do it again. Is this the last Friday of the month? This one coming up? We'll see. Yeah, I was trying to push it to the limit. If I do it again this year, I got a better format I would do it in if I did the whole Know Your Texans. No, exactly, dog. Like I say, man. Yeah, white persuasion put it perfect. When you reach when you really just chill and you not just doing shit. I mean, you can do shit while you're high, but if you take the time to meditate, like I said, I know a lot of people aren't into meditate, but even if you just meditate without being high, you can really reach some very interesting places. But if you just really take the time to focus on some shit while you lit. And I think more people should do this. More people should meditate. It is a good habit. Man, just 10, 15 minutes a day. You'll be surprised what it'll do for you. You'll definitely appreciate it. Texas Super Bowl to legalize weed. Man, legalize weed forever. I mean, I get to benefit everybody. Like, it's not just. I got to think about that, man. I got to think about that one. That fucking sucks, man. That King picture failed. Damn. Let's see what it say. Pet peeve is when Honcho be late to stream. What's the motherfucking deal, Dusk? Yeah, I be late to streams like a motherfucker. I did that, twice today? I've been fucking up. Oh man, the contagious laughter when you get high. Yeah, that's definitely some shit. That's some Motherfucker can laugh about nothing. Fucking Will Ferrell movies are the greatest movies to watch when you're fucking high. Fucking Semi Pro. That shit is so fucking hilarious. That's a great fucking movie. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while, but I think it's working its way on the legalization. I know Jeff Sessions is trying to stop some things, but I think that should be a states' rights issue. Let's see. See, sometimes you say, have you gotten to a point where you just out of there? So you, cause you saw, yeah, oh yeah, man, a lot. I'd have been there multiple times. Just they got too damn high. Say they were driving while being high. Well, see, that's not weed that killed them. You know what I'm saying? That's just a bad decision. If you are under the influence of anything, then you should be cautious as to what you're doing. I mean, that's about knowing, and like I say, it's unfortunate, and like I said, it's sad to hear, and I'm not trying to put the blame on anybody, but that's how it works, man. If you are under the influence of, you have to know your levels of control. Like, I know if I'm too high, I'm finna say, okay, I don't need to be moving this car. I'm finna chill. I'm not finna try to move anywhere. You gotta be careful. Like I said, that's why I say, man, you gotta chill. That's unfortunate, but you can't say, like with these other drugs, even with alcohol. What I'm saying, my point is, if you're under the influence and you're moving in a vehicle or something, that's always dangerous. But my thing is, like weed. There's no way you couldn't physically smoke enough weed to overdose. One, if you tried, you'd fall asleep or some shit before you ever did. But it's like you'd have to smoke like I want to say like almost some tons in a matter of minutes for it to be like for you to overdose off that shit. And it's like an impossible task to do. But when you're talking about medication, even store bought medication, over the counter shit, all that shit is fucking deadly. I mean, you can take enough. You have enough in your home. If you buy a bottle to fucking kill yourself, you cocaine, you can kill yourself. Heroin, you can easily overdose. Fucking any and everything, though, like any and everything, but fucking weed. And so, shit, you can drink too much alcohol, have alcohol poisoning. I mean, or you can just be good and not do nothing. Nobody says, like, there's no rule that says you have to get fucked up. So that's a thing too. That's another thing. So, thank mean compilations. You laugh, you lose. Man, I've seen a couple of them. You laugh, you lose. That one dude, I forgot what his name is, but he has that crazy left and oh no, oh no, 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 no. That dude is fucking hilarious. Like, I don't even know what the motherfucker, but it's just because of the laugh. It's so fucking funny, dog. When he talks about the one dude that looks like Pepe the Frog, he's like, oh no, look at the back of his neck, oh no. That shit is fucking hilarious, dog. Let me see. Elf is your favorite. Elf is funny as shit. What'd you say? I drive high every day. Yeah, I was crossfaded, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I drive. Like I said, I drive. I've driven and smoked while driving on multiple occasions, more than multiple. So, like I say, it's just you got to know what level you on, man. Like, you just got to realize, shit, if you too high, you got to get off the road. Let me see. You say your sister and family live in Colorado, been a dispensary up there. That's what I'm saying. I know it, man. Nah, I can't rap. I cannot rap. But we gonna do a freestyle Friday just to have fun. And I need to do some yoga, man. I need to do some yoga, man. I'd love to, man. Like I say, I'd have to legalize it. Texas gonna get it with Deshaun, so there's nothing you can. My wishes aren't strong enough to stop Deshaun's ability. So the Texans will be in the bold. Texas gonna get right. They're gonna get right, though. I hate when people start touching you when they talking. The Hakeem picture breaking. Now that just means that the record will be broken. I don't know which one of Hakeem's records are up for grabs, but maybe that means the championship drought is going to be broken. And the Rockets are going to take it this year. The Rockets stay healthy, dog. They going to go to the championship this year. Because everybody going to come into it thinking whatever. Golden State going to still be thinking. They're going to just be talking down just a little bit. They just going to think that the Rockets are the same old Rockets. They going to know, even though we had the 2 wins, they going to still try to play that shit off in their mind. But the Rockets going to come in there ready to kick their motherfucking ass. But the Golden State is going to use that shit, Capella said, as bulletin board material. But then the Rockets going to use that shit that KD said as bulletin board material. Well, Capella going to use as bulletin board material. But they're going to have to translate it to whatever Swiss people speak. And then he's going to read that shit. And then he's going to get mad. And then he's going to ball out. He's going to drop fucking 25 and 15 for the series. Rockets going to win it in 6. And then we're going to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers in the finals. Then we're going to defeat them in 5 games. LeBron James will decline to come to Houston because he doesn't want to look like a ring chaser, look like Kevin Durant. We end up picking up another star name. Carmelo tries to come for cheap. But we hit him with a big face and end up somehow obtaining Paul George or some shit. That's my story. That's my make-believe. That's my make-believe high story of the den. Because y'all know I be making up stories. What was the other one I made up? Did I make one about Oprah last night or some shit? What was I talking about? But I'm going to start. That's going to be my thing. My made-up story of the... No, that was Beyonce. Is how I... It was a marry, fuck, kill, and how I married Beyonce even though she was with Jay-Z or whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to start giving a motherfucking made-up story of the den. Santa's coming. Let me see. Semi-pro is my shit. Yeah. You touched my drum set. Sweat, I was watching Cops. I'm talking about chicken nugget story being high. $20 for 100 nugs. Man, that's cool. Where is that deal at? I mean, if you don't know, I guess it wouldn't be a thing. Like, if you never gotten fucked up, you wouldn't know. So, I mean, I don't think it affects people like that. But I think it's hard to, and the thing about it is that you see people do drugs, right? And on the outside, not necessarily looking in, I mean, you're just looking at them motherfuckers. They look crazy as fuck. People are drunk, they look crazy as fuck. People who are high look crazy as shit. I look crazy as shit. Really over my fucking eyes, they fucking bloodshot red, talking all slow and shit. People who do heroin don't say shit at all because they're fucking asleep. People who do cocaine are fucking wired the fuck up. People on meth, same shit. I'm sure I'm forgetting some other shit. There's plenty of other drugs that people out there doing. But, I mean, shit. I'm not suggesting do any of those hard drugs, though. But, I mean, you just, like, we wonder what makes people say, hey, you know what? That person looks crazy as shit right now. I want to be on what they're on. It's people who are on drugs that sell drugs. They just tell, man, it feels so fucking good. You just got to imagine the feeling, whatever it may be. Because when you just look at a motherfucker, like if you ever seen a motherfucker on ecstasy, you're like, what the fuck is this motherfucker about to fuck themselves? What the fuck is going on right now? Like, I don't think I need to be here. Like, people on ecstasy look weird as fuck. But you ask a person who's taking some good ecstasy, they're going to tell you that they feel great. It's the most incredible feeling. All this yada, yada, yada. But motherfuckers look crazy as shit. I mean, this is from what I used to recall back in the motherfuckers be rubbing their hands and shit and doing all this other shit. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just, it's just crazy shit. And what about that? Looking at somebody who says, you know what? Yep, I want to try that. I want to be just like that. But people do it, dog. People do the shit. I've done the shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's no. That's just crazy, man. Oh yeah, they work easy work. Favorite YouTuber? Favorite YouTuber? I don't know if I just necessarily have a particular favorite. I watch, like I said, I watch a little bit of Philip DeFranco. I watch that Dame Drops dude. I watch a lot of what he does with his YouTube channel, because he does a thing called For the Creator, whatever. He's trying to help a lot of smaller YouTube channels, you know, figure out why YouTube is doing certain shit to their channels. And he's actually introduced a couple of cool little channels. And he has some interesting food reviews. Like, at first I used to think he was corny as shit. I'm like, stupid dude. This fucking shit he's doing is corny as fuck. I hate his whole fucking act. But when I started paying attention to what he was saying and how, you know, what he was doing, I had to kind of respect him for it, especially the more I made videos, because I had to give him credit for what he did. I just had to, because I'm just like, what he does takes some effort. So, oh, word? That's crazy. Yeah, be careful with that glass, man. I think when it counts, get stiff. I gotta get it stiff in this the neck and shoulder area. I think when it counts, LeBron's gonna turn it on, and then he's only been with Isaiah Thomas for a little bit. You know what I mean? They're gonna kind of get an understanding, and once they get that understanding together, they're gonna play. They're gonna play all right. They're gonna play all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would be upset too, but that shit is crazy, dog. Like, hey, we're going back to the fucking Super Bowl. Look, the rest want them extra checks and shit. You say you like C-Sin hookah. Hookah's cool. You know what I'm saying? Hookah is cool. I smoke hookah every now and then. Go to a little Mediterranean restaurant, eat some Mediterranean dishes, and smoke a little hookah. Yes. Damn, Burger King 100 for $20. You say, what do you think about the NFL? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. The NFL has to entertain and make money. 25 lighters on my dresser, yes sir. They have to entertain and make money too. You keep, what do the American people like? The American people like Patriots. So let's keep sending the Patriots to the Super Bowl. You know, there's ways you can make, just like these reality TV shows, you can script football too, you know. But it is what it is. Man, I'm telling y'all, look, if LeBron faces the fucking Celtics, it is over. I'm telling y'all, it will be over with shortly. What is this here? When I'm talking about, like I said, he's gonna let all the people enjoy that talk and all that funny shit they had about you know, him leaving and doing this and doing that. But LeBron ain't gonna have that shit. LeBron gonna, he gonna say, I got you, and he is gonna make quick work of that shit. He's gonna show people why he is LeBron motherfucking James. So you gotta appreciate that type of shit while that shit is going on, because there's only so much of that shit gonna be left, man. Fucking trying to delete this damn video. 25 lighters on my dresser, yes sir. Got to get paid. Yes sir. Got to get paid. 25 lighters on my dresser, yes sir. Got to get paid. Alright, sorry about that. Eagles win. The American Eagles. The Eagles versus the Patriots. So, man, I was laughing about that shit fucking early today when you said that shit about Stevie said Oprah had puppy breath in the Rolling Stone. I was like, man, that shit was fucking funny, dog. Because I'm just a man, like, that's what I'm saying. Words are powerful. People, that's what I mean. That's why you got to be careful. I'm real serious about like certain things. Like I say, you know, I'll listen to shit that I don't like to understand how other people think, you know, even if it may be some type of racist ideology, or it might be this. So I understand how people think and why they think that way. I'm not saying that it necessarily benefits me either way, but I mean, it's good to know how your enemy thinks, or, you know, people who perceive to be your enemy, whatever it may be. You know, people who want to argue against my beliefs or whatever it might be, you know. I think it's good to be aware of how they operate. And so I tell a lot of people to do that shit. But a lot of people are just kind of be stuck in their own little shit, in their own little worlds. I'm actually much more introverted. But it just depends. I mean, every now, it just depends. Like I say, it depends on the occasion. Sometimes I wild out just cause. It just depends on the occasion. But most of the time, I'm trying to keep everything under control. Everything under control. Kevin Durant, Kevin Love, the Kevins are trash. Why do the Cavs fucking hate Kevin Love? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand that at all, man. But like I say, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the league is fucking tweaking shit for the freaking Pats. Yeah, like I say, man, just understand people. And that's all it is. Like I said, I don't give a shit how a motherfucker feel about me. You're entitled to feel however the fuck you want to feel. I'm not finna try to change nobody. I'm not trying to change nobody's thought, plans, opinions, none of that shit. That's not my job. I'm here to make the world as enjoyable a place as I can for myself. You know, and that's how I think everybody should kind of think of shit. You know, it's okay to be a little bit selfish sometimes. And I tell people that because if you're not selfish, you're not taking time for self. Nobody else is going to give that much of a fuck about you. If you ain't taking care of yourself, who is? You know, you're the only one who knows what you really are going through. And I think that's what happens to people sometimes. They don't take enough time to be selfish, and they give too much of themselves. And you know, sometimes they don't get to be what's the word? You know, they're always the one that are relied upon. They don't get to be, you know, they don't really ever get an opportunity to rely on somebody else. They don't ever get to take that burden off their shoulders. It wears people down. So, oh shit, I'm beating up bad. I smashed the mic. Yeah, when I'm with with close friends and family, then yeah, I'm gonna definitely say some off the wall shit. Then I'm just gonna get crazy, because then we can talk about some crazy shit. But like I say, even if it just depends. If it's just people that I'm just not familiar with, I don't know you too well. If I don't trust you, I'm not gonna. You might not hear me say shit. You might hear me say a motherfucking word. I'm gonna say my fucking eyes. But I'm like, yeah, I might not say anything just until I get a feel of how people are. And if I don't care for the way a person is too much, I'll just kind of be real cautious around them. But that's an interesting question. The guy finished with Kevin Love because he missed the game due to illness. Man, well, if he was sick, I mean, shit. How can you be upset about that? That's unfortunate. That's a crazy one. But man, my friends, I think slide out the den. Like I said, I'm good and baked, and I need to give me some rest because I got to get up early because I got some flavor I've been working on. Like I said, I've been trying to enhance the way I record and do different things. So we'll see how it comes out. But like I say, trying to put out better quality, more interesting videos. So we'll see how this shit goes. And I got to figure out some things I want to do with the Kush Den too. I need to put out a couple of recorded videos with the Kush Den. And we'll see how those work out. But like I say, with that being said, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Make sure you slide by that StaySaucy.com. Make sure you check out the Kush Den podcast, because what I'm going to do with those now is because I record the podcast earlier during the day. And like before the 420 Kush Den. And so what I want to start doing with the podcast is kind of have the podcast connect to the early Kush Den. Because late night Kush Dens aren't always guaranteed. And what I'm saying with the early Kush Den is, so like I say, really have a topic that we'll speak on early on the podcast. And, it'll be me kind of just speaking because y'all can't quite reply to the podcast yet. But there's supposed to be some things I'm supposed to be able to do live podcasts and things too. So I'm going to look into that. But that way, when we start on the topic, you guys can give me your opinions. And we can kind of, like I say, go from there. Then, of course, as always, the Kush Den topic is going to go far left and all that other shit. So, but it is what it is. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. I'm chunking up the deuce. I'm out. And, of course, I have not forgot.